Marquetta,
Chris!
Nahid, Marquetta, and Mickey. I am so sorry, Nahid. We're watching Vinland Saga, Season 1, Episode 15, after Yule.
Yule.
So, hey, man, so I did my little bit of research. I guess there's a couple of holidays. There's a Roman holiday, Saturnalia, okay, and that's when men would give each other gifts and they would get drunk and they would have sex with each other. Correct.
Roman?
It's a pagan holiday. And the other one was called Yule, after Yule. And this one is a celebration of Odin. I forget the last couple of details of it, but it's very big. So.
Do they do human sacrifice?
Yes, there is actually. Yeah, there's like farm sacrifices and shit. Hey, man, they all about the sacrifices.
Yo. Remember the Y'all episode in Vikings?
Yeah, hey.
No.
In the Viking world, you know it's not a party unless there's a fucking sacrifice.
And it's usually humans?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's only the party. You know the party's going down when there's a sacrifice.
How do they choose the humans?
They volunteer.
They volunteer. Because like the thing about the thing about the Viking culture is death is such a big thing. It's like it is a part of life. It's like you becoming a man basically. So like the ability to die as a sacrifice and be guaranteed into Valhalla is like the number one thing anybody would go with.
Yeah.
It's like winning the lottery.
Or they would let Odin decide, in which they would just like let a crow go into a crowd of volunteers, and whoever the crow landed on. Because the crow is a symbol of Odin, so he decides. So you'd be like, oh fuck. Right?
But like again, bro, being a sacrifice, like these people like go for it. Like it's a thing for them. That's what's been engraved in their mindset.
Wait, what? Okay, first season
That's
of
crazy.
Vikings.
People actually believe that bad.
But bro, you gotta understand that. That's what they believed in. There was no
I know that
science,
they believe it, but like
thought.
you don't question, like you don't like
Also-
you be like you don't like look up in the trees.
Bro, the
like,
ones
does that makes
but
sense.
the thing about it, the ones that get questions either get shut up or they never speak ever again. Just like what's happening nowadays.
Look how far back we are. Like they can't even predict like weather yet. And he's like, nobody could have predicted it could have snowed.
That is true.
This much.
I guess they could have like really think back in the day. They're always in survival mode.
Yeah, bro.
It was always like to explain anything. Going with because we didn't know about space and like the celestial. You know, like it was just easier to explain it with like a
god,
a higher being. Like when it would rain and there would be thunder, that's Thor hammering his hammer in the sky.
They still think the Earth is flat in this world.
People do think that.
People still do.
No,
I mean, yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Because
Remember when they were talking about Vinland and they can't keep going past it or whatever?
No, that's just because they haven't discovered it yet. But like literally to sail, you have to be aware of the horizon line.
Yes.
So like,
Yes.
if anything, they were smart.
That's a 2020 thing. Not a.
If anything, they were smart.
Century. It's our century.
It's our century.
We should be. Yeah, that I feel like it's more prominent now than it was probably back in the day.
Well,
But I really want to
hold
meet
on.
people
It-
who really
was
think
it,
like that because like I want to show them some shit.
Bro.
What was his name?
This one man, he proved it himself.
Kepler
Oh,
and who was the guy that said that the world was like
Galileo?
Galileo? Yeah,
Oh yeah, and he got like fucking.
he got
Oh, yeah, the
burned
church
at the
was-
stake.
Yeah, the church went after him, bro. That's what we're talking about, Pat. See, back in the day, even if
Well, I
you did
knew
question
that.
things, they would kill you for it. Even if they were like,
Yeah.
no, that doesn't sound right, they would kill you for it.
Because the text
But I
about
see what I'm saying, like I agree with that, but then don't you think the other people were like, oh man, they just killed this motherfucker because you were saying some shit, then I'm like,
Bro, it's happening nowadays.
but that's the thing is
It's
that
happening today.
There probably were a lot of people questioning it, but here's the thing: the religious texts have already been written. It's the word. If you prove anything against the books, fuck that. You're wrong. We're burning you at the stake. You're wrong.
It's happening today,
The
bro.
the texts are written.
You are
It's-
wrong, and I'm going to prove it by silencing you forever.
The contract is sealed. Anyways,
I'm gonna say it. This is not a market substitute, guys. Remember to support the official show. You can watch it on your own on Amazon Prime. If you would like to support us, the Normies, we have a Patreon page. Feel free to visit that. We have some extra episodes available there, as well as uncuts to those episodes. And if you don't want to do any of those things, all you can do for free $3.99 is to support us on YouTube by clicking the like button, writing a nice comment, or not nice, whatever you tickles your
you can
fancy.
troll. We like trolls.
Hey, man, tickle your fans. Say what's up, bro.
Yeah, ring the bell so you don't miss any more Vinland Saga from us.
And if you give us a dislike, I think it still helps the algorithm, so...
Man, I'm pissed. What?
Ragnar didn't need to die, man.
I mean, he did though, so the kid will grow up then. That is true.
What?
It was
The
the right
kid
move.
is on a slaughter brick right now by his own father.
I get you. But it's gonna toughen him up, and the kid's gonna be better for this. And he's gonna drop his balls like y'all want him to drop his balls.
Yeah,
he's gonna tough his ass up.
I also feel like fucking Ragnar is just like. Well, it's not even that. I feel like Askellad he dug himself a bigger hole.
Yes.
I don't think he realized what was really going on with fucking Swin and fucking the kid. You know what I mean?
Everything makes so much sense.
And now he's just kind of like, oh shit, I wish you would have told me. Like, he's just like, oh fuck, I wish he didn't die now. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit. He's like, fuck, I don't want to deal with this shit. This sucks.
God damn it.
Oh man, that's fucking horrible. But like, you know what? Like this also kind of reminds me of like a Samuel Tarly situation. You know, just like being just like the shitty son, not the son that's like a little bit of a female type. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would never kill my own son, but I can see why the king would want Harold to be the successor.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
110%. And like, it was a situation where like one has to give the other. I don't know, man. Like you know, they're his children, but then like that's his country and his civilization and his people.
There's also his last name.
You know, and his last name, and then also his like. He's worried that it's gonna cause a rift between the Danes, right? Am I correct? Like he's worried that the split of power is gonna cause issues. So for him, I can also in a weird, fucked up way see why he is trying to do what he's doing, because at the end of the day, I think his people, his country, his name, and is more important than I guess one of his sons.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, could you imagine being given that kind of a choice in front of you?
It's all about lineage. Oh man, that sucks, man.
Man, could you just put your son in exile though?
No, because he was the next in line, and there was already a group that was radicalizing behind him. Like, there was already a group of people that were like, no, we want to go with this one, and we want to go with the other one.
And this is the perfect cover to satisfy both sides because he died in battle a hero.
Yeah, and the thing with King Swen is Swen doesn't want that to happen, there to be a power divide with his people. He doesn't want that to be happening at all. So, like, I guess he had to make the hard choice, you know what I mean? And I would go with Harold to be the successor.
He was swinging votes. Damn it, there was something there.
Oh my god.
It's really, really fucked up, man. But it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You want the survival of your. It's like the overall good is more important.
Mm-hmm. Is it overall good? I think he just wants another of his personality and leadership.
No, bro. Think about it. They were gonna go through a power divide or struggle where they were gonna divide up the whatever. He didn't want that.
If Cantu was in control, those people controlling Cantu. I don't think it would be controlling. I think it would have been manipulated by the people. I don't know.
Canute would have even wanted to be.
I mean, you never know, bro. It's not about Canute. You gotta understand there's people around him also as well too. There's a huge power divide, and he would rather all of them be united under one king, King Harold, which makes sense because the original, King Harold was the original king of Norway. So it's like, it all...
It was Denmark.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's all of it. It just, it makes sense, but it's really, really shitty. Man. You gotta understand...
What a twist.
One thing we have to understand, I feel like, as we're watching the show, is like the morals we have in the 21st century are the same morals that were taken in place back in the day. Because it was expected in your lifetime that you would see somebody die, or you would see a sibling die, or something like that to happen.
Yeah. I'm sad because like I liked Ragnar as a father figure. Mm-hmm. He was overprotective, but he reminded me a little bit of Thor's, because he had the strength to like be good in a world where goodness is rewarded with. Like, goodness is punished, often by death. Yeah. You know, and like he had the courage to be that good influence on Canute. Mm-hmm. And so like it's sad. Like the Thor's and Ragnar were the two like positive father figures in like some characters' lives, and now they're gone. Yeah. And like what we have left is Warriors.
Yeah.
Askellad is the common denominator.
Askellad is a father figure, baby.
Askellad is toxic as fuck.
Askellad does what Askellad wants.
I should have put that together because like we had Thorkel had just found out about it, so they were like the battle's already begun. So I thought maybe we were watching like two different timelines or like you know.
They were in the village for 10 days though.
Yeah,
that's enough for them to get there.
Yeah, but I mean, like just switching back and forth between the scenes, I thought like I should have put two and two together. That was a lie.
Yeah, some pretty insane shit.
Man, that's how quick Askellad is on his feet, though. Like, do you find out that your position's been given away, and he's like, "Oh, actually, this is the perfect cover to kill this dude." So, like, what a fucking he's such a weasel.
He is.
Man, you gotta survive out here, bro.
He's Littlefinger, dude. He's straight up Littlefinger.
You gotta survive.
He's straight.
I don't like
Littlefinger that could fight.
Yeah.
Like he was literally right there. He was just. Like, he could have killed him himself, you know what I mean? Like...
Nah, he has a way of doing things. I also think this is going to be the beginning of a friendship between Thorfinn and Canute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're already kind of talking. You already kind of like, you know, see some situations that, you know, Canute dealt with growing up. You know, cooking and, you know, not being loved by the, you know, his father. Because I feel like Thoris is the kind of father that would have eaten the food. You know what I mean? I feel like Thorfinn had a good dad. You know what I mean? Unlike Canute. So I feel like, you know, Thorfinn a little bit sympathized with him, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Bit.
I think so too, because also when Canute got angry at the priest at the very beginning, talking about like you have to love your father, or like show love to the father, talking about God.
Yeah.
Then Thorfinn was just like polishing his knives, daggers, and he said like father, like he remembered his own father at that point.
Crazy shit,
That was a good
man.
episode.
The first episode we saw the binge kind of add. The second two, put me in places, man.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, killing people they shouldn't be killing, and just like,
Man,
remorse
I'm
for
so
living,
sad
you know?
for Ragnar. I really liked Ragnar.
Yeah, I didn't expect him
like
to go so soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a twist, but alright, we caught up with the Thorkel and company too. Thorkel is just like he's like
That's my favorite. That was my favorite.
he reminds me like
He's very simple.
he's like stuck in his own like Broadway musical about war.
Yeah.
He's like, when will it come again?
It's like eating. I felt bad for the restaurant peoples, man. They're probably out of food and shit. Can't even cook that much, man. It's just,
They would be happy if they was getting paid for, but yeah, they're just fucking working.
yeah, just working just to work, bro. Not to get
working.
killed these days.
Oh god.
Could you imagine that? You work to not get killed.
They were happy for a second because
Well, you
Thorkel
should
was like,
watch-
"Yeah, we're gonna go fight these dudes," but also make us food for 500 people before we go. Oh
We need it
god,
right now. Like,
500. How big is that meal?
That's crazy.
That sounds like a good meal. I'm starving.
500 people.
man. Alright, y'all. Anything else? That's all I've been.
I think so. Yeah, I want to try some Canute's rabbit stew.
Soup.
I would not. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I would try Canute's cooking.
I like Canute.
Barefoot
He's
Canute.
just- He's
Barefoot.
he was born in the wrong century.
Yeah, a lot of people were.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you would have done good on Chopped. you're meant for the Food Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of Canute Ironside or Bjorn Ironside, it should be like Canute Iron Chef. Alright.
Alright, guys.
Peace
Next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching Vinland Saga with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to our super patrons Aaron, Eleanor, Explorin' Dylan, Joe, Light Yagami, Michael, Puffy, Ricky, Ruby, Nick, Bystander, Tristan, I Eat Pink Tacos, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR Fan, and ZJP. And we'll see you all next time.